Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I am really glad you found your way here. This channel is for people who are thinking about buying a home in Arizona, selling a home in Arizona, or just trying to figure out what their next move should be without the internet completely stressing them out. Because let's be honest, the internet is loud. Everyone has an opinion, everyone has a headline, and somehow everything feels urgent all at once. This channel exists to slow that down. No hype, no panic, just real local guidance. If we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Laura Holl. Before real estate, I worked in the medical field in the emergency room, and that background shaped everything about how I do this job. In healthcare, you're constantly working with people who are overwhelmed, emotional, stressed, trying to process a lot of information at once, and you learn quickly that how you explain something matters just as much as what you're explaining. And that mindset has followed me into real estate because buying a home isn't just a transaction. It's emotional, it's personal, and for most people, it's one of the biggest decisions or purchases that they're ever gonna make. And one of the biggest mistakes I see is people feeling rushed because the internet told them to be. Rush to buy, rush to sell, rush to decide. And that's usually where regret starts. Not because someone made the wrong decision, but because they made it before they felt clear. My approach is simple. Clarity first. That's it. One of the things I want to clear up early is the idea that Arizona is one big market, because it's not. Gilbert is not Queen Creek. Queen Creek is not Chandler, and Scottsdale behaves very differently depending on the neighborhood. Two homes at the same price point can have completely different outcomes based on location, layout, strategy, and that's why generic advice online can actually hurt you here. If you're buying a home in Arizona, this is the biggest thing I want you to understand. Winning is not always paying the most. It's about strategy. Terms matter, timelines matter, and understanding what the seller actually wants can totally change the outcome. You don't need to see every house on the internet. You don't need to panic because a listing went pending fast. What you really need is clarity, a plan, and someone who will tell you when to move forward and when to slow down. Sometimes the smartest move is waiting. And if you're selling a home in Arizona, pricing alone does not sell homes. It matters. I know that that's not always what people want to hear, but that's the truth. Presentation matters, marketing matters, and timing absolutely matters. The goal isn't just to list your home. It's to position it so buyers emotionally connect with it. That's how demand is created. And yes, sometimes that means doing things up front that can feel uncomfortable, but those are usually the decisions that protect your bottom line later. Now let's talk about lifestyle for a second. Arizona living looks amazing on Instagram, and a lot of it is really great, but lifestyle matters differently depending on where you live. Commute times, school zones, HOAs, noise levels, sun exposure, even how your home feels in the summer heat. These things don't show up in listing photos, but they absolutely affect your day-to-day life. That's why I always talk lifestyle first, then homes second, because the right house in the wrong location still feels wrong. If you're watching this and thinking about buying or selling in Arizona, my goal is simple. I want you to feel calm, informed, and confident in your decisions. And that is what this channel is for. I share real guidance, local insight, market context in ways that make sense, and lifestyle realities without panic marketing. So if that sounds like what you're looking for, subscribe, stick around, and feel free to binge a few videos. No panic content here, ever.